Good evening and welcome to this evening pause. We're going to be talking about lessons from the donkey. Numbers chapter 22 and verses 21 through 23. Let me read it for you. Balaam got up in the morning, saddled his donkey, and went with the Moabite officials. But God was very angry when he went, and the angel of the Lord stood in the road to oppose him. Balaam was riding on his donkey, and his 2 servants were with him. When the donkey saw the angel of the Lord standing in the road with a drawn sword in his hand, it turned off the road into a field. Balaam beat it to get it back on the road. Have you ever been so determined to go your own way that you missed what God was trying to show you? You know, that's exactly what happened to Balaam in this story. He was riding a donkey, focused on getting where he wants to go, but the donkey does what donkeys do, and he stops and turns off the road and refuses to move. And Balaam got frustrated. He started arguing with the donkey and even began to beat it. But here's the funny part of the story. Well, somewhat funny. The donkey had better spiritual vision than the prophet. The donkey saw the angel of the Lord standing in the road while Balaam couldn't see what was right in front of him. You know, sometimes we get upset because God puts a stop to our plans. We call it a delay or a disappointment or sometimes even a closed door. But what if, for a moment, that delay or that closed door or that disappointment is actually God's protection? What if the road you're frustrated about today is the very road God is keeping you from because He sees what you cannot? You know, a closed door is not always rejection. It may be God's rescue. So don't be focused on getting your way that you miss God's wisdom. Trust that if He stops you, redirects you, or slows you down, He has a reason. His perspective is always greater than ours. So when God puts a donkey in your path, don't just get mad. Stop and ask what He's trying to say. See you tomorrow for part 2.